And from here, how do you see your work evolving, or has it been, or do you see just carrying on, just getting deeper into what it is you're
Yeah,
doing?
I think as I go along, I was certainly very sort of enamored with the realism of what I was painting, and sometimes you can get really caught up in the details and the structure of light and everything, and you can sometimes, maybe spend too much time doing details. And I find that as I get older, maybe it's because I have less patience, but I'm also trying to edit more in my paintings. I'm trying to simplify things a little bit more. To me, at any rate, another person might look at it and think, "Oh my God, there's so much, detail in there." But to me, it's actually getting less detailed as I sort of progress. And I think I won't go, completely impressionistic with my style, but I think as I get older, it will sort of evolve into something a little bit looser, a little bit sort of more edited as far as details go.
That's truly interesting. I've heard the same thing from a portrait painter in naturalistic tradition, much like yourself in the United States, Jerry Crowley, and
Mm-hmm.
and and he it sounds to me like what they say about poets, and artists in general. As they get older, they want to simplify. They
Yeah,
want to cut down to the bare bones of it in some way. Maybe not the
yeah,
absolutely bare, but they want to reduce the amount, as you say, even in their words, the amount of
yeah,
detail. It's very
yeah, and
interesting.
I think that's a pretty um, it certainly has happened a lot with a lot of different painters throughout the history of art. And if you look at their mature work, it's much more painterly, it's much
Yeah.
more simplified, and you're able to sort of capture the broad things much more clearer as you age and get more competent with your painting. So, I think it's something that takes a bit of experience to do right. So
Sure.
I think that's something that evolves with a lot of realist painters.
That's sure. That's terrifically interesting. And I'm thinking while you're talking of a fine classical pianist that I know,
Hmm.
who
Hmm.
says she like a lot of classically trained pianists starts out with certain simple Mozart pieces because they're easy for the younger beginners to play, and then she finds she went through all the other stuff that's much more complex and much more difficult, and Beethoven and all the rest of it. And now she's come back to those Mozart pieces because
Hmm.
she finds in them real challenges, major challenges that she never
Absolutely.
realized were there when she was much younger.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
Yeah, it
really,
doesn't necessarily make it easier.
no, I think it's
It's
terrific.
yeah, for sure.